Is Sony finally accepting that they've given up on the PlayStation VR 2 before even starting to really care about the PlayStation VR 2? It looks like it's over, really. The announcement of the PC VR support, basically meaning it's not going to just be a bricked headset by the end of it. And now they're saying that they're going to pause production to try and get rid of any headset that they actually didn't manage to sell in the first place. And I kind of get it, really. The amount of people who I know have got a PlayStation 5 but have really no interest in having a PlayStation VR 2, they have real no interest in really going into VR at all. And if they are, they're more interested in the Quest 3, which is a little crazy for the fact that the PlayStation VR 2 was actually good. Like, it's not rubbish. It had some really cool features, which is why it's really interesting that they're going to be doing PC VR support, for the fact that you're going to have eye tracking and you're going to have haptics in a headset that is 500 and odd pounds. Now, obviously, with this PC talk, you're probably going to need an adapter unless you've got a graphics card that can actually use it. Mine does. It's 2080 Ti, so that's fine. But is this good for VR in total? No, not really. It's quite a bad thing that it looks like one of the biggest companies isn't going to actually try with the headset that they've produced. I mean, let's face it, the marketing on the PSVR 2 has been really bad anyway. I don't really think it was ever given a chance by PlayStation themselves. They sort of produced something, put it out there to like 5 people and hoped that 20 million would buy it. And I don't blame the lead. I know a lot of people didn't like the idea of the lead, but actually, I do think it makes life a lot easier. You just plug it in, you don't have to worry about any connection issues. It does actually work really well. Maybe if they would have come up with a better solution, it might have got, more traction. But the biggest problem for me with the PSVR 2 is that sweet spot. It's really difficult to get, and even when you do get it, if you're moving around a lot, if you're not playing just Gran Turismo 7, which is what I bought it for in the first place, it's a tough one. Now, obviously, there are some third-party straps that have come out that actually allow you to get a better positioning, because the strap, in my opinion, isn't that good. But it is a big worry when it comes to things like games. Like, PCVR is not getting that many massive titles that aren't already on the Quest. And there seems to be some sort of slowdown in just really caring about PCVR at all, which is a shame, because I really think there are some amazing titles that could be worked on. Maybe we'll see Call of the Mountain actually come to PC VR. But with PlayStation shutting that studio down that was all dedicated to VR, or a majority of it was dedicated to VR, where are we going? That generally means it looks like no PlayStation first party titles look like they're not coming. And where does that actually leave a headset like this? Really, you're wanting first party titles from PlayStation to really push it to that next level. So this reportedly pausing the production, I just don't think it looks very good at all. And with the Quest 2 now being at the lowest price ever, that really does make it difficult to try and suggest a PSVR 2 to someone, for the fact that it is £500. It is more than the Meta Quest 3, even the Meta Quest 2. And when they come out with the Meta Quest SL2, whatever it is, S3, I don't know what they're calling it these days, the Meta Quest, like, where does that, and where would that actually leave something like a PlayStation VR 2? I think there's two levels now of a VR headset. You either go Quest quality or Apple Vision Pro quality. And Quest is for games, or the Quest quality is for games, and the Apple Vision Pro quality is for working. And I think PlayStation sort of had that middle ground, whereas it was for gaming, but it was for high-end gaming, as in PC VR quality gaming, but no one seems to really want that. So I don't think it's really bad that they're pausing it, which is giving up on it, really. They're not going to make more of these. I think they've sort of accepted the fact Meta has quite a strong hold on the gaming section when it comes to VR. And with this Quest S Lite 3 coming out, I don't know where any of it really stands. It's not looking good. We're going to have this mid-ground of a Quest 2/Quest 3 with no real clear identity on where this Quest 3 Lite/S stands, because it's going to be in between the two. And if you're going to spend less than £200 on the Quest 2 and £500 on a Quest 3, the Quest 3S, let's say £300, it's not going to be as good as the Quest 3, which lowers the quality of the games to the Quest 3. It's just, that feels like a mess. That feels like the mobile market when Galaxy just released 500 million different types of Galaxy headsets, phones, and you don't know where you are. Like, I personally think they should probably just take a hit on the Quest 3 and lower the price. More of a hit than they're already taking. They did it with the Quest Pro. They reduced the price substantially. But anyway, it's not really what I think. What do you guys think? Do you think this spells the end for the PlayStation VR 2? Do you think that they're going to go in a different direction? Or do you just think this is the end of it all and we're doomed? Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one. Goodbye.